Hey, Mariam, how are you? Well, I'm going to get started because we're well and truly late. I was waiting for a few people to join in, but that's okay. I'll share the recording and trust that everybody gets heaps out of it. Thanks for coming, Mariam. If you have comments, I'll try and keep an eye on the chat. I know there's a bunch of women who wanted to come, but maybe the timing hasn't worked out for them. So let me go share my screen and let's have some fun. Alrighty, let me put this onto presentation mode. Okay, here we go. So, her transformation program, Elevating Women, Defining Success. This is something that has been very deep in my heart for a very long time. And for those of you, I know, Mary, you know who I am, and those who are going to jump onto this shortly. But for those who've not heard of me or know me very well out there on social media, I'm a business resilience mentor. I've owned 17 companies or launched 17 companies over the last 25 years. I built one to 30 million in 18 to 24 months. I am an author. I'm an ambassador for the Small Business Association of Australia, the Women's Network Australia. I'm a keynote speaker and motivator in business. I do have a background of over 20 years in commercial finance and banking. And I also have an equally lengthy background in adult education, which suggests I'm a bit of an age. I'm 62. So for those who are wondering. So I've got a lot of experience that I draw on to bring this program together. So if you're watching this or have dived into this, you're in the right place. If you want more for your business, you feel overwhelmed with scaling your business, you seek clarity on your purpose, you want to reconnect with your why, or maybe you're just curious. But what I'm going to do is go behind the scenes and show you the Her Transformation program and introduce you to some of the amazing women who've helped me put this together. So let's get going. So her transformation program, I often speak about this, that it's literally taken me 25 years to pull this program together. So what do I mean by that? The 25 years of business experience that I've had, huge amount of success, some epic challenges as well. Yes, I did build a $30 million business, and it was about 24 months, not 18. But even so, that was an incredibly fast-paced growth trajectory. It was a hell of a thing. But I also liquidated that business as well. There was a lot of moving parts in that business. We went from 0 staff to 110 staff. We went from a couple of hundred clients to thousands of clients. It was in the education space. But wrapped all around that were many other businesses that I was involved in: law firm, accounting practice, marketing business, finance broking, financial planning, IT, retail, so many businesses that were all happening at the same time, all part of the same group of companies. And I will say to you that the rapid pace of growth in that business was harder than the 6 years it took to liquidate that business. It took a long time to unwind that. We were an unlisted public company. And so when I popped out the other end of that, 2017, when Navigate Biz commenced, I started it with a very good friend of mine, Nick Barnstall, and he still has a presence in some of the programs that I deliver. Nick is a 40-company entrepreneur. He started business at 16, didn't finish school. He is an incredibly amazing entrepreneurial man and a very good friend of mine. And we started Navigate Biz together. Navigate Biz at the time was to put a dent in the failure rate of small businesses in around the globe, because whatever you want to suggest is the percentage of failure rates, it's just unacceptable. And for me, it hurts my heart to think that there are businesses out there that will fail. A few years ago, Nick decided he needed to pay attention to his own businesses, and he simply didn't have the time, and I certainly got that. So he was incredibly generous and literally handed me Navigate Biz for me to run with and do what I wished with it. And so I switched the narrative, the focus to support women in business. And the thought bubble of Her Transformation commenced at that time. I literally only launched it about 18 months, 2 years ago. So it took some time to pull it together because it's, as I said, it's all the things that I've learned over the many years, the many businesses, the many successes, the many challenges that I've faced. I've faced trademark issues. I've faced fraud, competition, failure, closure, liquidation, all those things. But wrapped all through that has been some amazing highs where I've taken staff based on performance from a picnic in Brisbane 1 year, and several years later took 70 people to Alaska as a reward based on performance, and everything in between. It was incredible. And if you've been watching me on social media, you will have seen I've done a number of posts that sit around that. So the Her Transformation Program literally has taken me 25 years to pull together. So let's have a look at some facts that I know. And these are not things that I made up. These are statistics that you can find. 70% of small business owners experience burnout, often leading to business disengagement. But when you are engaged, you're more likely to be 21% more profitable. So that's hard facts. You'll find that across the Australian Bureau of Statistics, across American statistics as well, and globally. This is not made up. This is known facts. And so for me, this is really important because this is what I want to fix. This is what I want to help fix. And so what is the Her Transformation Program? It is a 6-month journey tailored for the women who come on board. Absolutely, I work with men, and I have male clients. It's just my external facing material and commentary is to work with women. I'm a woman. We can connect really incredibly well. And there's another number of modules and so on that have been pulled together with a lot of thought and consideration. So this is a very busy slide, but this is precisely what the Her Transformation Program is about. One of the things that I know about working on and making shifts in your business is you need to work on self first. And so a lot of work in this program is about working on self. And so recently I added some upgrades to this entire program. I've added a 2-hour workshop to prepare, shift, and thrive in abundance. Now, that's not my product. It's a product that I went through about a month ago. Abundance workshop, abundance mindset, and it's from Regan Hillier, who is the #1 abundance mindset coach in the world. She's a New Zealand gal. I cannot tell you the impact that has had on me and the change and the shift that it's had on me in how I think and how I connect with my business. And yep, do I wish there was a heap more ladies on this live? You bet. Does it worry me? No. Days gone by, that would have really disappointed me. And this is what this workshop has helped me to navigate. No pun intended. It's put me on a much higher level of thinking and appreciation for how I'm connecting with women. I know this recording will get to the right people who need to see it, whether it's live today or on a recording. That's awesome. So that's the first piece that I've bolted onto this program. I also want to then look at what are the skills that you bring, what are the geniuses you bring to your business. And this is just a simple assessment that you and I will do to understand where your skills sit. And it's not about then you madly going to go and upskill yourself on all the things that are as a gap. Some of them you might choose to go and fill those gaps, but some of them we will work through. Well, how do you fill those gaps? Could be outsourcing, could be employment. It could be many, many things that you can do to fill those gaps. Because unless you put a line in the sand and understand what are your skill sets, where are you in flow in your business, a lot of what comes next will become not so easy. Then we dive into the actual Her Transformation Program. It's about connection. It's about inspiration. It's about transformation. And I'll show you that. I'm going to actually dive into the actual platform and show you what this is about. I've also decided to bolster the Her Transformation Program by adding my Business Planning Basics online program. So you actually get a couple of programs in here because there's absolutely no sense in me working with you to reconnect to your business, redefine your mission, connect your values, your purpose, etc. Be inspired about the size of the business opportunity, understand what success means for you, and take some transformation action if you don't then put a plan together. We're then going to look at this together and do a scale ready assessment of your business. This is a one-on-one. You don't need to share it with anybody else, but it's looking, sort of lifting the hood on your business to go, well, what have you got in place to be ready to scale? I don't want you thinking that scaling means you need to build a 30 million, 100 million list on the stock exchange. I don't mean that. Your scaling is what you need it to be for you. It could be to go and get some outsourcing opportunities going so that you can focus your time more closely to your business. It could be that you want to list. It could be that you want to franchise. I've done all those things. I've franchised businesses. I've listed on the stock exchange. I've built big companies. I've built small ones. And so that's what I bring to work with you to see where that is. And that with that becomes the personal strategy session. What are the insights you've gained to take some personal action? And it could be ongoing education. There's a lot of other offers that I have. I can deliver accredited training. I am a qualified trainer and assessor in the entrepreneurial and business qualifications, accounting qualifications. I can introduce you into master's degrees. With this, all these components, you also get lifetime access to the online program. I'm not going to put a limit to it. It's there for you. There's loads of videos. There's more than 20. There's 150 tools. During the 6-month program, we'll do fortnightly group mentoring. You'll get 2 one-on-ones with me. And if you absolutely want to come to the Gold Coast, let's do some face-to-face. That's a lot of information, but I'm going to jump now and introduce you 4 amazing women. These women are also part of the Her Transformation program, which I haven't mentioned yet. So Jane Vandermeer, based out of Victoria. She is a styling expert. Oh my gosh, she's won so many awards in styling and fashion. And you will get a 90-minute session with Jane to give you the guidance of what your wardrobe, how your wardrobe works for you, everything that you need to know about how to turn up with confidence and authenticity. I did my styling session, not with Jane, with another lady, good 15 years ago, and I had my teenage daughter at the time with me. Nicole's now 28. And I will say to you that session changed how it just made me feel, damn, I feel good. I know what looks well on my body, got comfortable with my body, my hair, my glasses, my earring, all these was as a result of what a styling session did for me. And I know Jane's going to look after you really preciously and with a lot of care. Gayleen will put you through a contribution compass profiling tool. I just love the name. It helps you to understand where you contribute to your life and your business. Again, identifying where there's gaps in your skill set. Simone de Haas, the most wonderful lady that I've known for a very, very long time. She was my coach a long time ago. She was also part of the $30 million business that we built, and she helped me with that. She is the most amazing professional speaker. She does coaching in this, and there's some information from Simone in the program, and you are most welcome to reach out to her to expand on that, because every day we are now on these screens as a professional speaker. Gone are the days that a professional speaker is just walking onto a physical stage. Your stage is your computer screen today. And then the beautiful Bron Williams, unconscious bias specialist. We've all been exposed to unconscious bias. How do we manage that? And again, you're invited to reach out to Bron and do further work with her if you feel that's what you need and guidance with that. So I'm so excited that these ladies chose to contribute to the Her Transformation program.
My name is Siobhan Wally.
Let's hear from Siobhan.
Australia. Not so long ago, I embarked on the Her Transformation course with Joanne at Navigate Biz, and honestly, it's been a incredible journey of self-development and understanding. I have, always taken on sort of more than I can chew, as I say. I always like a challenge and taking on new roles, learning new things. And the guidance that Joanne gave me throughout this journey has been life-changing. I have overcome, fears. I have been able to deal with, huge changes in my own life. And I have learned ways of, going about things or looking at things differently to better my understanding and outcomes. I learned a number of other aspects within the course. So about dressing for my own sort of confidence and dressing for my body, how to put together a really powerful team, how to do public speaking with some incredible women throughout this mentorship program as well. I have grown much more confident. I have been able to now sort of share my skills with my team in a manner that I couldn't do before or hadn't tried before. And I have grown the business tenfold. And personally, I have now taken to using my time for the better. The impact is a really big one for me. So contributing to society and helping, try and make the world a better place. And I've now channeled that energy into a lot more not-for-profit activity. Joanne is just an incredible person. I have loved every minute of my relationship with her, and she's always had time and understanding. She's challenged me where I've needed it, but also come from a place of wisdom, and having lived experience in a number of these sort of challenges that I've had has come from a place of compassion as well. So her understanding and her ability to sort of talk me through some of these things and just the ongoing support has been absolutely amazing. So my deepest thanks to Joanne and the team. I highly recommend, if you're considering this, to go ahead and do it. What you will get out of it is far more than what you have to put into it. So please make the leap. You won't regret it.
And that's just a beautiful Siobhan. Perks is a company that she manages, and she launched here on behalf of the global company out of the UK. And it's a beautiful company, and I had an amazing and wonderful time working with Siobhan. So let's go and have a look at some of the programs that you're going to get exposed to. Let's go and have a sticky beak. So we're just going to go and actually look at these programs. So just bear with me while I navigate to that. Again, no pun intended. So this is the Abundance Mindset program. It's called the 10K a month. And you can use it to, if you choose to look at how you can generate 10K a month. Yes, that's certainly something that interests me and something that may interest you. However, it took me on a pathway, on a journey of thinking completely different in my business, completely different. And this is Regan herself. She's a young woman, New Zealand girl. She now lives in Costa Rica. She is making amazing changes in how people think. And as I said, she's the #1 abundance mindset coach globally. Very cool. So let's go back to, just navigate back to our screen here. And let's go to the next slide. So let's go and have a look at the actual Her Transformation program. This is something that I'm incredibly proud of. Yes, the ladies came in to join me in contributing and building this program, but I developed this. I wrote this. It came from my heart about what this program is about. So this is the actual platform that you would come into. You can see, I'm just scrolling through, you can see who I am. You can see who Gayleen is. You can see who Jane is. And then we jump into the actual program itself. So you can see, I'll go back up to here. This is an easy navigate. You can jump from one. These are all the modules in the Her Transformation program itself. All videos. So I'm not going to make you listen to all of those videos, but these videos are woven all the way through. There's motivations along the way. There's some beautiful, I love this one. This is from Kate Winslet. She's actually taking her makeup off, and the message is, you are worth it. There's a beautiful poem here that's read to us about breath. It reminds us that whether it's, it's just a beautiful poem for us to listen to, get us in the right mindset. This is a beautiful piece of music that I listen to for my meditation. So just sharing those things. So welcome to Connection. So you can see there's videos again. There's lots of reminders of mentoring. There's lots of more videos. There's books for you to download. Here's a book, Pursue Your Mission Statement, Purpose and Mission Statement. Download it, work on it, put it together. There is an abundance of tools and resources that are in this program. welcome to inspiration. All these areas are for you to dive through and get through as you need. And then in the drive, there is over 158 documents there for you to use as a template. Where they're tricky documents, I've done a video embedded to show you how to use them. There's a forum. There's you can see where Siobhan did her program. She put comments in. You can see the habits you're going to set up. You can see all the mentoring that's coming up. Reminders to download things. So a full accountability platform. It's something I'm really passionate about and very, very proud of in this program. So let's keep going. Welcome, Cheryl. Lovely to have you. I'm partway through. So you'll have to catch up on the recording. My apologies, but I'm going to keep going because we've got Marion here. I'm also going to show you the Business Planning Basics program. So this is the same platform that we've used before. I'm just going to, Cheryl, if you want, thanks for muting you, brilliant. This is something that I've bolted on recently. As I said earlier on in this presentation, there is no point going through and defining goals, what your success metrics is, understanding how big the business opportunity is for you if you do not put a plan together. So I've decided to include the Business Planning Basics program in here. So let's go and have a look at this. This one's the same platform as Her Transformation. However, it is with my very good friend, Nick Barnstall. So same concept, looks much the same. We go into the program itself. We can then start the program. But this was produced a little while ago, but you will see it's a little bit different. And there's Nick, my very good friend. So Nick and I actually walk you through how to put a business plan together. You've got you've actually got 3 really good business plan templates. A wordy one in Microsoft Word that your accountant or your business plan partner or someone from a lender might want to see. Then there's a very visual one in Canva. I also give you a template for a 1-page business plan. So this goes through the various steps of putting your business plan together. There's 10 steps. And this is all in the same way. There's templates. Grab your templates. There's all this in here for you to take advantage of as you go through your business plan. So I'm pretty pumped that I feel this is a really good add-on for you. So this is just simply sharing you what the Her Transformation program was about. So my gift to you, so either of you ladies who are here, go grab that QR code. This is an ebook and an audio book that I've written over the last couple of weeks. She Means Business, Strategies for Streamlining Success. It's about 50 pages long, but it will give you some great tips of what you need to consider and how you need to navigate streamlining and building your business ready for scaling. So this is my gift. It's just part of what I want to share with you all. So I'll let you grab that. The QR code will take you to a simple little form to put your information in, and it will then immediately take you to the ebook. It will then start serving you just a few emails. And in that email will be the audio book. So if you choose to, you would prefer to listen to it, it will then narrate that book to you. No problem at all. So that's my gift to you. My other gift for those who are here today and those who choose to book with me, I don't know if you know this, but I am an author of How to Be a 6-Star Business. I'm a co-author of that book. And I also have these amazing business planners. It actually has a 1-page business plan in it. It folds out in this, and I have a bucket load of these, and it's got some old branding on it. But if you want to look at my little picture, you can see it's got this 1-page business plan. It's a 90-day business plan, not 30. It is actually it's a 100-day business planner. You are welcome to, you will get that once you book some time with me to talk about how do we move forward with you. So hopefully you've grabbed that spot as well. But for those of you who are live, I know Cheryl, you will know this, but the buttons on the left-hand side are all the buttons that you can grab the ebook and book myself. So those buttons work for you as well besides that. But I did make a promise that I would provide some takeaways. So I made a promise, and I'm going to talk about the stop, take a breath, observe, and proceed process, which is a 5-minute shift, a solution drill. So go grab a screenshot of this if you choose. I will be sharing the recording, and happy to give you the slide deck and PDF if you want it. But where you've got a challenge, where there's some things going on in your business, you go, oh man, I wish I would. There's a supplier that's whatever I do is just not paying me and causing me so much stress, as an example. So I want you to take 5 minutes. I want you to write down what is the issue. Simple sentence, what down? Number 2, how does it make you feel? How does it make you feel in your body? So it might make you feel frustrated, cross, angry, lost, overwhelmed. But then number 3, how does it manifest in your body? When I'm stressed and upset and those sort of things, I actually feel nauseous. I feel quite sick. I sometimes get dizzy. All those things depends on the level of stress and concern. And then write down the possible solutions. But I want you, as the hint says, flip it. If somebody came to you and said, oh, I've got this challenge, how might you think about it? I want you to think of it from that perspective, because we're really hard on ourselves and might think there's no solution. But if we flip it and think about, okay, well, if someone came to me and asked me how I might solve this problem, and give permission to yourself to be a little bit playful. So I thought I'd share that. That's a great little exercise that I use occasionally when I need to. It's a cool one. So take a screenshot and give it a go. I'd like to hear what you think. So it's always a good idea. This is not a sell job. This is telling you and just sharing that. You'll see there's nothing here for you to click on to buy, but this is what the Her Transformation Program investment is. If you chose to pay up front, $7,700, including GST. If you want a payment plan, $2,750 up front and then $1,050 per month for the rest of the 5 months. I've totted this up. This is worth $22,000. But what you get with this is I will not turn off access to those online programs. You will have access, therefore, to all the updates, 150 tools. I'm going to create a private Her Transformation group for those who are going through the program. You are welcome to jump back into group mentoring every 2 months. You are welcome to be a guest on my Her Transformation podcast, and I would love for you to contribute to the Her Transformation newsletter. So that's what it looks like. As I said, there's no button here for you to sign up. I just need you to understand what the investment means for you. And for those of you who are looking at it and maybe it's not for you, that's okay. Maybe it will be at some point. But for others, great, at least you know. And I genuinely do believe, you've got, if you think about just the 5 of us ladies who are in here, I'd hate to think how many years of experience you're getting access to for this investment, for a 6-month program. So I thank you, and I'd love for you to come with me. So I'm going to stop sharing, grab my mouse, and I appreciate you 2 ladies turning up today.
I apologize for being late.
That's all right. You'll get the recording. That's okay.
I'm glad.
Any questions? Mariam, any questions? You'll have to unmute yourself down the bottom. No. You might have to click the button on the bottom. See if I can unmute you. No, you can type it in the chat if you like. Cheryl, do you have any questions?
Yes, done it.
Okay. There you go.
No, I don't have questions. It's just the more I hear you, the more I see how we are alike.
I know. Funny, isn't it?
Except you have more courage than I do.
Oh, I don't believe that.
Yes, you do. But no, it all sounds great, Joanne. Yeah.
I appreciate it. Wonderful. Cheryl, anything?
Well, having missed probably 50 minutes of the 60 minutes, no, but I have, obviously I have a fair idea of what you've spoken about previously, and it's amazing. I reflect on someone like Siobhan Wally, who has been through I guess, the first version really of what you were doing with her transformation. I know you've put a lot more into it recently, and it's even more valuable. But when you hear people like her speak about what she has got out of the program and the connection, I mean, I always value any time I can get with you and speaking about things, because it's that combination of experience, but also clarity of thinking, and the amount of time that you personally have invested in your own knowledge and development, that then everybody gets to benefit. And I know it's really hard, because they're the things that people don't understand and often don't see the value in. It's not like going to Woolies and buying a packet of cereal. You're buying someone's brain, you're buying someone's experience, and that is really hard to understand the value of unless you actually go through it. So yeah, I think sometimes that's a real struggle for us to be able to say, really, what is the value of this? And I know from what we've spoken about previously, and the ongoing value that I know you provide to many other women in business, that it's really priceless in many ways.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And I'll just more clearly, this is the book.
Yeah.
And so I'm one of 25 authors in there. And my chapter was about collaboration, because building my $30 million business was collaborating with my biggest competitors and knocking on their door. So I'm very proud of that. And this is a better view of this planner. So it's one day, 2 pages. But what I'm really excited about is you get to put your one-page business plan in the front. So I've got a bunch of these. So anybody who books me some time, you'll get one. And make sure you grab the ebook if you have a use for it. So I'm pretty pumped about that. I've spent the last 10 days pulling that together. So enjoy.
Yeah, looking forward to reading that and hearing it.
Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate you ladies turning up. We went a little bit over. I did start late, Cheryl, so you didn't miss the load.
Okay. Well, I'll look forward to watching the recording.
I will share that with you all. And thank you so much. You take care.
Joanne, you said that your book comes in audio.